Hello everyone, welcome back to Roses in Houston Midweek Chat. This week I'm taking you on a trail on a short hiking trip, and this is actually very close to where I live. Um, Surprisingly, we live in we have been living in this neighborhood for 17 years, but never ever explore this trail. Is that crazy? So, as I was talking to my husband, we thought that was kind of like we were missing out on this beautiful trail. But in a sense, during the past several years, when we were younger, of course, we were chasing different things in life, and nature wasn't quite something that we were interested in or wanted to embrace at that phase. And I think that rings true to some people as well. At certain points in life, we're trying to achieve many different things, different goals, pursuing different directions, just in a stage where busy is the way of life, and to relax not even a thing. In my culture, I grew up in Asia. The hardworking principle or the teaching has been passing down from generation to another generation, and I think it applies to around the world as well. But I'm speaking from my
See the black
upbringing,
butterfly?
upbringing. You cannot even speak. Uh, like cultures teaching you to work so hard, work now, and then later on, when you get older in life, then you can rest. But you know what? I have observed for the past several years people who live through that philosophy of working themselves to death. Actually, it's there's no balance, period. You work to the point of getting sick, or working your way to the hospitals, working to the point of stress is killing your mental and physical health. And that sample, I have seen it over and over, and also I saw that in what happened with my mom earlier this year as well, that she's a really hard worker, and I really do appreciate everything that she has done in her life. It's just that lack of balance to the point where work's everything, and you start to ignore, um, stop taking care of yourself. So that's something that I feel like my husband and we had done that in the past several years, and that's how we didn't really know about this trail until at this point in life where things seem to slow down or even shut down in certain areas of life, and that forced us to have to find different ways to make peace and to help us get through the challenging time in life. And turning into nature, of course, is the, to us anyway, it is an easy access. And I know that it's not for everyone. If you live in big city, there's no trails or anything like that, but hopefully there's a park somewhere that you can go to. But to us, getting out in nature and just to walk, getting sunlight and hear the birds or any creatures, or just pure silence, that is a blessing, because there's a lot of internal noises inside the head that tells us, okay, and most of them are not really helpful when facing stress in life, right? It's like always something going on in the head that say something that make you feel even worse. So getting out in nature just to get fresh air is really liberating. It takes the mind off of the trying to figure out solutions, trying to going back to think about the same challenge for the 500 times. And at, at this point in life, I think it has life has taught us to find peace in whatever moment that is, whether how stressful the situation can be, but everything is up to our perspectives. Like coming out and walking in this trail, exploring the unknown paths, something that we have never explored before, new ideas, or we just don't know when we go on this trail what we are going to experience. Are we going left? Are we going right? Are we going straight ahead? Is there going to be snakes? They're going to be anything, and sometimes it's just okay, let's do it anyway. Don't overthink and see what happens. Have a positive mindset, but also not try to control how thing is going to be, and be open to all possibilities, and that is going to allow more magic, more miracles, more blessing to come our ways. And just like this section right here where there's flood on the main path, right, we can either just get upset and then walk back and call it a day and oh my god, why that happens. Instead, just take a detour and then get back on track again. Just like life in general, there are so many detours in life, and it's up to us how we see the setbacks and how quick we can come back to the center, how much time we want to spend on dwelling on challenges and difficulties, which is not going to help get us anywhere better, but to just bring us down the dark rabbit holes. And what I have learned is to see things as they are, not trying to invest emotionally into everything, whether be it positive, negative. It's just part of life, changes. It's just a concept that I could never understand, period. And it's so hard for me to embrace that until this point in life that I really had to do it because there's no other choice. If I want to live this way forever and thinking this way, believing it this way, then I'm going to suffer the rest of my life, versus trying to think of different ways to look at things and learn to manage my reactions to everything. So to me, that has helped a whole lot, especially dealing with the unknowns. So that's it for this week. See you next time.